Welcome on back everyone to ToD Warhammer 3 and our Malakai Makaisson Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we have another of our cultists to hunt on and down for the organ gun adventure. Which, funnily enough, we have no more organ guns because we couldn't afford them a few turns ago. So we kicked them on out and now we've got our gyro bombers on it instead. And they have been carrying the day. So we've got Magnus, the Realm Changer, and his myriad forces. Most of them very elite. Like, this is a dangerous army you would be scared to run into under any other circumstances. But we have the Spirit of Grudges, which I don't believe actually degrades over time anymore, even though it says it does. But we've got the Spirit of Grudges and a bunch of bombers and grape shot, so I think we're gonna be fine. Magnus? Let's see. And so we have our battlefield. Honestly, one that's going to be very in our favor. We are going to pull deployment. Oh, my cannon's off on one side, moving as close to this wall as we can. And I prefer for them to be able to be hitting the enemy on their way over, but we'll make do. We'll go Slayer Pirates behind the normal Slayers. I want the Grudge Settlers up front. These guys are going to be well up here, not just a little bit. We need them to be keeping our artillery safe. Another unit of Slayers behind them. I'm going to keep the Doom Seekers actually back with, just in case. But as soon as the enemy closes that gap, we'll charge them right on in. Gotrek and Felix holding the line here. I have the Troll Hammers waiting for... They can kind of swat the enemy Screamers before they get too close. Brimstone Guns also kind of do the same. We want them kind of staying back. Gyro Bombers are good and dangerous. But no one's going to like any of the blue fire of Zeech being chucked their way. One down off into the lava a little ways. Looks pretty cool, actually. I also have Malakai. Well, normally I'd want him a little bit further back. I'm going to keep him up, and we can harass Magnus. I almost called him Sartorial. Don't want Magnus to get any closer. We want to try to keep Felix on Gotrek's blind side, which we have been, I guess, doing. Ready to fight. Almost seems to be smart enough. They may have put it into Total War where if you have them together, it puts him on the right side. So Felix always fights on this side of Gotrek to cover for his missing eye.
Fangs bared.
I command the spirit.
Get the units all together. I want you in guard mode so you're not sprinting up like fools.
Select target.
Alright, cannons. This is going to be a battle for you.
Fulfill our oath and die.
Fill our oath and die. Oh, maybe try to take as many of them with you as you can.
Go. Move up.
Alright, Ulrika, we're going to have you move forward. The plan is we need to harass Magnus the Realm Changer. He's got arrows and magic to use. Skelander's fall here will be perfect. And good enough for a dragon, should be good enough for a big blue chicken.
Darkness empower me.
Get him. Oh, here come the Furies.
Moving out.
Fair enough.
Position. Go.
Blue fire is like that. How about those cannonballs? Wreaking havoc before they even got too close there. Dealing with several more knights. Heap just got unhorsed. I will slow with these poor Furies. Alright, Clown's gonna keep launching those her way, which is actually a very fair strategy because she's gonna take a ton of damage from it. Malakai, when you can, start blasting Magnus. Remember Karak Doom. Bombers forward. You guys start blasting them. Want the normal Slayers to fall back just a wee bit. We can do the old shades opening up on really any of these units here. Go Felix, go hunt down some Exalteds.
Ready.
Here come those Knights. Looks like the Furies are also doing a fair job of getting around, so let's have you lot fall back and the others can kind of shoot the Furies as they chase you. Ulrika, you also come on in and help. Oh, speaking of, Screamers of Zeech are in. Pistols get to work. Otherwise we're gonna lose lots of Troll Hammers. Cannons, you go ahead and clap these flamers of Zeech. You fire on the Realm Watcher there. Okay, that almost got real bad. Flamers of Zeech is still bad, so move the Pirate Slayers forward. Move those Pirate Slayers in, let's see how well they outperform other flamethrowers. You cannon switch into uber angry mode. Gotrek and Felix should be pretty easily able to deal with that. Where are they? Hunt them down, guns here. They're not even able to do anything. Let's bring the harpoon after the big chicken. Should be a glorious hunt. Slayers keep moving in. Troll Hammers, I think the best call is just to try to take down some different units of Exalteds. Takes to the sky once more. Glandiers fall. You want to come on in and duel Ulrika, she can handle you. No problem, big chicken. I would just pretend like you're down, don't get back up. It's better that way. He's done. That is that cult dealt with. Let's grab our bombers, make sure they are hunting down the most targets possible. That way they're trying to finish off that adventure, and I'll catch you all in a moment. And the Realm Changer has been backhanded back down into a... He devolved, he got beat so hard. We will take the... We probably just need the replenishment, don't we? Lost a few Slayers. They gladly have met their oath. King be damned, every Dawi knows there's no more important a personage in his hold than the Brewmaster. Extra income from all of our miners. Really, alas, is still here. We just let him start wandering around in the wastes. Vampire Slayer mission is successful. Ooh, I think we've got enough kills. That means our gyro bombers have fire bombs. It's time. It is time.
Malakai Makaisson.
Vorak lore, it looks like you might want to meet our Napalm. You might. Where's that last army we have to hunt down for the bloodletting one? There's the 3 champions. We're just missing a Narcissum. And it is down here. Pretty far to the south, actually. So what we want to do then is probably just get set up for the bloodletting mission. So here with the Spirit of Grugny, we're at 17 out of 20, which means we could use, truthfully, more artillery. We've got plenty of anti-large with our cannons and all of our different missile troops. So let's go maybe one more unit of Doomseekers. And then from there...
It's always good when it's someone else exploding.
Problem is, right, we need to get kind of into friendly territory, otherwise we're not able to get any of our units again. Time to get moving.
Did you see that?
We'll let them replenish a little bit here. We've done a bit of damage on our expedition. A mentor for Malakai sounds good.
Engineer.
Woundmaker for Gotrek.
Explosives expert.
Probably then health for Felix. Yeah, let's go health for Felix.
Innovator.
Blade shield for Snorri.
The The past is the past.
Ulrika, let's go for extra ward save, and then everyone in the army is gonna have immune to psychology. That's pretty scary there. No one is afraid of anything anymore. Ulrika's showing the boys all the B horror films. Reinforced ship frame. We'll have that in 2 turns, so we'll keep saving. Over in Krakadrak, we can upgrade the walls, and that's about it. But then it looks like 1 turn we can go for the Dwarfold, which we absolutely do need. As Ulthar holds the line with his squad of nothing but ROR. And the Iron Breakers would definitely help hold the line, that's for sure. The plan is to make this a proper themed squad. I want it to be mostly Grudge Rakers, so he'll have him with the Rune of Slow. And as the enemies get too close, they'll get blasted to bits by shotguns. I don't know what we want the other bit of army to be, so shotguns is something else. Kind of a double theme. Tower of Karak. They are nearby, but if we're fast, we can get the Dwarf Keep up and running, and not have to worry about it. There is still the 1 army of Epidemius left, but they're still building up over here. Monolith of Flesh, if we are fast again, we can hopefully get those walls in. Kevin, get moving. I do not trust the Norskins. We need to be able to threaten them just as much as they threaten us. Hey up. Ultra spawns. Winter Pyre is probably the best one to go for. That way we can get a set of walls in for their water advance. Otherwise we're going to have to deal with Norskins and all sorts of other nonsense invading. Krakadrak is very well defended now. If anything, we'll go for the extra upgrades at Lair the Troll King. Ulthar, we have a little bit of gold. We might just want to give you a little bit more of a front line. Lots of specialized units, but no one really to sit there and take a little bit of damage while the others do some beating themselves.
It is night.
Tyrion.
Really just the Orthodoxy? I don't trust them. We're trying to secure Norska, and I don't need their help. This is the Dawi's job.
Death and destruction.
Peace with Noctilus may be a good idea. Depending on how much gold he's willing to give us.
The cursed deeps shall be your
Ooh, for 3k we'll do it.
No need to beg.
It's gonna make all of the elves mad, but we're gonna be punching the Elgi eventually anyway. We've got rights to wrong with her. I guess maybe not rights to wrong, but we've got wrongs to right with them.
Do not overstay your
Peace treaty with Epidemius is intriguing. Means we wouldn't have to worry about him for a few turns. He's gonna still build up either way, though. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take peace with Epidemius.
Very well then.
Very well then. As long as you're able to make some gold out of it, sometimes peace is worth it, especially as the Dawi.
It's as good as done.
It's as good as done. We'll go ahead and then upgrade the walls here in Krakadrak because we absolutely can.
Follow at your peril.
All we're missing now is 1 more Dragon Slayer and 1 more Master Engineer. I think we can afford to recruit 1 in now. Plus they are able to help out with 5% more missile strength for artillery. He's conventional. Sindri of Zorn.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Greatest inventor.
We might need to get rid of 1 of our units in here then. Probably 1 of these Slayers. We don't really need that many frontline guys at all. We really just need helicopters and artillery. And maybe an Imperial steam tank or 2. Alright, I think that'll be this turn. Not much else to do.
Slayer.
Recruited our Dragon Slayer hero here. Grimnir, Grugni. I do love the ancestral blood of Grugni. It doesn't make them... Obviously, it makes them no better at battle. But research rate.
Dragon Slayer.
Bulky Deep Brow. You come join up with...
What?
Kevin's only got Garagrim and two Master Engineers for now. Hey, you can have one more hero.
Slayer.
Boki, add yourself to the fray.
Plenty to do.
More Slayer heroes. Perfect. And that will be our turn. I love that the Zinchian cult is still on our list of... We only made it up to Trom. Still on our list of factions, though. So we are building allegiance nicely. 800 treasury. And we are entering now the Trom tier, which is not so bad. We will enter a new age, and how much do we need to actually get up to a Nolengrom? Only 8,800 this time. So after you get a few of the lesser tiers, it does drop how many grudges you need until you, I guess, first federate it with the dwarves. Then when it shoots to the roof. Orphan picks of Gromrill are rare. Only needed when mining for star iron ore. Like finds like. Right. Well, Malakai.
Aye, what?
Figured maybe we can recruit some lads in
Aye.
Kislev territory because it counts as
Only the
allied.
toughest dowie.
No. We can through the Spirit of Grungni.
Mechanical
We just
legs.
really can't afford a new one, can we?
Oh, that's daft.
Let's be foolish then. Let's throw ourselves at a bloodletter without a full army.
Where did Max go? Could have done with his wards.
Just one Bloodthirster. And some Chosen. Should be no problem at all. We have gyro bombers that have napalm. You need to complete 4. That is only 3. We've got 4 diamonds. That would make sense if we do some proper counting. Your character is in an eligible stats. Yeah, you know what? Before we do that, we might as well bring our new Slayer with us too. Welcome,
Follow
Boki.
me, lads. Got him.
Boki, you can join up, and then we'll have...
Aye, my first airship was near success. Undestructible, I called it.
Indestructible, I called it. Well, nothing really to recruit him or to equip him with, which is just fine by me. We'll throw ourselves at this quest battle here.
Scale up.
Bloodthirster, it's like you need organ guns. I will be fine. If we win, we'll get a Rune of the Furnace. It's unique. 10 more attack for a Slayer unit, and then Forge Fire too. Really want to put this on one of our units of Doom Seekers. Then we've got the Gyrocopter launch, which just allows all of our armies that are, I think just all of our armies, period, to summon Gyrocopters, at least one a battle. We'll have to see just how long they last, because it does say they degrade over time, so as long as they're able to use at least 80% or so of their ammo, they're definitely worth it. Otherwise, not so much. Although I guess summoning in something to drop 2 sets of bombs is pretty useful no matter what. Teleport. Onward. To glory or to defeat. Auto-resolve thinks we're gonna lose. We're attacking Khorne. Oh, good grief. Well... Nightmare. That's a lot of Chosen. Oh, the Chosen are coming down a straight path. Well, that's perfect. Alright, Chosen. Let's see if you can withstand the volley of Grape Shot. Otherwise, we're in lots of trouble.
Put a few holes in them to get the guns calibrated, then the boss will come running. They underestimated us, bloody idiots! Here we go! Let's get stuck in! Glory!
I guess we've marched into Khorne's realm. What an excellent idea. Wanted to see if we could see the Blood God himself up there. When you were fighting on the final survival battle for one of the fortresses, you were able to see a visage of the Blood God up in the sky, which is proper terrifying. Oh, we are absolutely going to be attacked from over here. There are whole gigantic holes in the ground for portals to appear at. Well, this is great. You cannons will stay about right here in Grape Shot mode. going to keep...
Let the vengeance begin!
We'll have the gyro bombers in the center. That way they can kind of slow anything down coming across the bridge there on either side.
For the colors encore!
Have we managed to get you guys with magical attack just yet? No, which would be perfect. Fire bombs should still work out even against the likes of Khorne's horde. I see nothing over here but cliffs. There should be nothing coming from this side except for maybe Khorne hounds. All we can hope for is that Malakai at least did a little bit of reconnaissance. Cannons here too, in grape shot mode. Two Gotrek and Felix defending this bridge. The other two Dragon Slayers defending the other bridge. One have Ulrika ready to respond to anything coming across from the other side, and Malakai with these cannons. Okay. Then from there, hide my Doom Seekers. Slayers are going to stay in the center, ready to respond to whatever they need to. Slayer Pirates are going to do the same, except for I'm going to have one of them here in the forest. The other is just kind of on his east side. I don't know what to expect from this at all. They like to summon guys on your flanks, so that's kind of what I'm expecting to happen, but they also sometimes absolutely don't, and then I completely overcompensate for it. Flamethrower guys, we'll have you on this edge, and then we'll have the Trollhammer torpedoes. I didn't see any flyers on Khorne's side, except for, of course, the Big Papa himself, so it'd be safe to rain down Trollhammer torpedoes from far. Emphasis on should be. Alright, let's get this thing started. They underestimate us. Let's show them how wrong they are. Kill these paltry forces to draw more out. Fair enough. Move on in. Actually, I'm curious to see... But you please don't shoot. At least not yet. Let's go for at least one set of firebombs. Watching the map where I can here. How big of a group of these it's chosen, so let's see just how strong these new bombs are. Fly in the center, and then chucks away. Ooh, not yet. Chucks away. That's actually not bad at all. That's just damage to the units though, so let's switch them back on to normal. Well, here comes the main force. Make sure our helicopter's out of the way so no kinslaying occurs. That first volley was amazing. They all ran away home, which is very brave of Khorne. We'll go ahead and move up then, make sure nothing else comes across the bridge. Rick, I still want you to stay back a bit. This poor group got decimated. We'll give them another volley just for good measure. Alright, let them leave. They're already dead.
Take to the air! Go!
We'll switch sides then.
The clans unite! Gyro bomber! Yes! Nothing can stop us!
Pretty much nothing's coming through here. Malakai keep blasting the Soul Grinder. That first group's about to get annihilated. We will slow them down a little bit more. You two charge in against this Herald, who's going to be a little bit of a danger. But not like that. Blast that second one. You make sure you're going after the Soul Grinder. How things working on this side? Wait, charge through. Fair. Very fair. Get all the abilities. That cannons, you guys run. Let the Slayers deal with this guy. He thinks himself tough. More of them come. From where? This is when they show up from behind. Oh, that's that side done. They'll be back on their cannons soon. In fact, that's a huge blob. Just go ahead and deploy this here. Still have even more fire, so we'll bring them in to drop some. Napalm will be great. Napalm here. And then napalm here, and then we're just gonna run because I see a Bloodthirster. We want nothing to do with that. Oh, several Bloodthirsters. Yep, fall on back, lads. Cannons move over just a little bit as well. I figure they should be able to beat this Chaos Lord. Fall on back, Malakai should be able to help out with the Exalted. There's the Exalted. If you switch back into normal cannons, then start doinking him. He needs a hug. Very mean one. Bombs, come on in, we need to land. We're gonna lose lots of helicopters if we're not careful. Troll hammers, you fire here. Those Furies are gonna be an issue. Pirates, come help out with them. We need the, gonna go after Malakai. Very fair. Hope I don't regret this. This is spooky. Malakai versus an Exalted. Probably not something he wants to do. Dragon Slayers, you stop the Blood Reaper. Bring the flamethrowers this way. They dealt with them. Excellent. Come on up to help out. Trollhammer torpedoes, they should be able to work out against the... Well, we won that fight pretty well. Shoot the Exalted Bloodthirster. You guys get back up in the air. Pistols, come on over here and help out Ulrika, who is holding the line like a champion.
Malakai Makaisson.
Picks up our cannons here. Ulrika will slow down the... Oh, those are nice, the Brazen Throne. Oh, good grief. That's bad luck. You blast them. Yeah, we've got Gyro Bomber Napalm. Bring that over here. You guys are out of ammo, so let's fall back. Chop anyone up trying to leave. Said chop anyone up trying to leave. Chop this clown up. Well, they're out of napalm. You guys fall on back a little bit. I think we got him. It was not worthy. Yeah, I mean, they tried their best. But my hyperactive energy won the day. Look at all the Bloodthirsters. I mixed up Bloodthirster and Bloodletter every time. Lots of blood. Still a ton of them. Looks like you just caught fire to a red anthill. Orn learned that choke points are terrifying. Alright, let's get some napalm in while we can. I figure that the battle's won now. Guess not. Well, the Thunderbarge is still fighting this Bloodthirster over here. Hit him with the harpoon. We need to use the proper Spirit of Grungy. That would have been over way faster. These shotgun slayers are annihilating this poor guy. Oh, right in the face. I don't know how it shot straight down like that, but it was a proper sound. Who will take the heroic victory? Only 61 fall in the fighting. Like most of that was either cannon crews or our slayer pirates. We will take the goal or the replenishment, rather. Always need more skilled hands. Ourselves a rune in the furnace, and it looks... It's just like fire, doesn't it? You're complete. Bloodletting. Because now we have gyrocopters for each and every battle. Great. Last two ones here being defeat Garmer, Rodvitner. Your working guns cannot be brought to their full destructive potential a moment too soon. Recent sighting of a Herald of Khorne demands more serious attention than being another opportunity for showing Go Trek up. For this is a demon existing solely to fuel others with an irresistible hunger for prolonged war. Bloodthirster and the rest of the Khorne cannon fodder will be weaker once it's dead, only giving them a throng, or giving the throng a taste of the greater demon-slaying feat to come. We've already dealt with the Exalted. Dealing with him is going to be paltry. Easy.
Did you see that, lads?
I mean, do we want flame cannons more, or do we want goblin hewers more? Goblin hewers are new, so we want goblin hewers more. Venture begun. Oh, we forgot to read it again. Man, such is the way. Alright, well, slaying a Ragnarok Queen will be a valiant feat worthy of legend, with the likelihood of encountering the scores of goblins that seek the monster nigh on guaranteed. The growing masses are nothing to fear, but you know better than to charge into any war without being fully prepared for all outcomes. Be it a few ragtag tribes or a full-blown goblo-wah. The Goblin Hewer's gears need greasing, and weathering for the worst-case scenarios. The worst of worst case. So our rewards here are going to be Vanguard Deploy, Stock, extra experience gain, extra recruit rank, and then Perfect Vigor. Which will be really good, because most... I thought it was already complete. Maintain... Oh, it is. So we gained 2,500 treasury already. Beautiful. The adventure begins, and we've got the... You want nothing but the toughest dwarves operating your beloved brainchild, the famed Goblin Hewer. But the tougher your warriors are, the harder pressed they are to be removed from the front lines. Luckily, the well-known dangers of operating your machine means it has not been that difficult to find a cohort of fellow slayers willing to brave the Hewer's perils. Their only caveat, expand your slayer numbers so the crew can take turns to attempt seeking their doom on the front lines. That is very fair. And that also answers the question of what else we're going to fill the army in for now. Goblin Hewers.
Malakai Makaisson.
Which would be more of a frontline shrapnel unit. Great, Thunderbarge being our kind of our final
And a whole lot of
adventure.
black powder.
But just getting free Thunderbarges to it and recruit in
Innovator.
is so good. Can't quite hit the Tower of Flies, so we'll come on down,
It's always good when it's
hopefully
someone
close
else's
enough that we can jump through in the underway next turn, or I guess in our airship. Pretty much the same thing.
Put your feet up, why don't you?
Your feet up.
Onwards, swallow an ogre.
One more turn before we can upgrade the airship,
Explosives,
which is great. Next, we'll go for... Finally time to start upgrading your artillery. It's been so long. We can make him faster, but we don't really need to. Let's upgrade the artillery, and then we'll circle back around to a Relentless. So first we'll do Tactician. Extra missile strength for bolt throwers, grudge throwers, cannons, goblin hewers, and organ guns. Times 2. So 6% more strength, and then 10% more ammo.
Engineer.
Go Trek. We'll give you Blade Shield times 2. Ooh, no we won't. We'll go Blade Shield 1 at the Onslaught.
Aye, what?
Double Scarred Veteran for Felix, so he's up to still a pretty low amount of health, but more than he had before.
Grundy, it's me.
Blade Shield and Scarred Vet for Snorri.
All right.
You have been miscasting more often than not, so let's make sure you don't anymore. Do Bloodborne and Bloodforged. More replenishment rate for our army, less leadership by 6, which is insane. And then she has a proper hunger. She's a full-fledged vampire now.
What?
No longer just a police girl. We'll grab Spread Control, Blade Master, and then Stubborn Defiance. For Boki. So you have a item of some sort. Archivist for more research rate. Great. Then what are we going to do with our
Greatest inventor.
special rune?
For a glorious day.
Standard Discipline is incredibly boring. We will replace it with... Where's our new rune for the furnace? This goes to Malakai, of course. Archivist, I believe, can go to heroes, so we might switch that on out. Dwarven Tattooist is also not super exciting. Let's sell these war banners, and then... We don't have a lot here, do we? Open up the opportunities, and what I'm going to do.
Grungy himself.
Grungy himself. Demius. So it's a pretty dangerous army here. That would likely be able to handle any of our coastal settlements. So we pray that he does not attack us. Track gets upgraded in...
Craft.
Just give you a Goblin Hewer. It'll definitely help out against anything that the Chaos Dwarves are bringing. Because this is not a Slayer army. So no, is the answer.
Aye, lad, what can I do? Better wheels, lad.
Go join up over here.
Armed and ready. Demon
I
Slayer.
guess, yeah, we'll upgrade Starlit Encampment and the Altar of Spawns then. Try to get a little, well, take that back entirely. We will save this gold, which is normally one of my biggest issues. I'll just retell, I guess we have that one. So what do we really need to do here? Defeat 800 enemies with Goblin Hewers. Fight 2 battles with any monsters or beasts in the army. Fight 4 battles against Greenskins, and then Mountain or Wasteland, and mug a Scurry and his Goblin Party. Notorious Night Goblin on the prowl. He is well down there in the Blood River Valley. It's a long ways away. At some point we'll get down there.
Bane of demons.
Peace with Epidemius is going to be very short-lived. So what you should probably do is try to take this opportunity to deal with as much of Norska as possible. So Kevin, you actually have Slayers in your army. This is a little bit scary, so we'll see if we can even afford it.
Just don't get in my way.
And then we move immediately after Naglfari.
Hey up.
See if anything's here.
Dishonored. Slayer.
Beautiful. And so we attack. He's currently fighting the Ice Court, so we don't attack. We talk to her first.
The Frozen Kingdom welcomes all
outta here, you.
its allies.
Zarina Katarina, we'll join your war with the World Walkers, and you give us a defensive alliance.
You
Great.
have been most courteous.
Oh, here's Wolfric. Oh, he's all the way down here in Kislev. That's why. Well, now we're just gonna take all of his settlements then. You poor fool. We will need to make sure that we keep an eye out for him coming up just to help it. So we have got about 2 turns before he arrives. Katarina, you better win. We'll go ahead and take the Naglfari plane from him.
By my vows.
If 77 is a little bit unfortunate.
Chasm.
It's a minor settlement battle. We'll go ahead and just sack it.
You deserve that.
Yoink some gold on away. And then we shall...
Follow at your peril.
Can't claim it, so we'll just move in March.
The Damas
Back towards the Starlit Encampment, so we're not taking any attrition. Just take the Naglfari plane next turn. That gives it an opportunity to build up a few more grudges too.
Kill many, more to come.
Slayers to me! Garagrim, you sounded very, very sad there. We'll just go for replenish troops,
Any grudges crossed up?
increase mobility. Really, that's it. $8K is a good deal. Let's use that to at least upgrade the Altar of Spawns here. Perfect. And now, we're 1 away on technology from both getting into the underway trade caravans. See, let's come on up into the dwarf treasuries. Make sure we have plenty of gold to actually recruit more units and artillery.
Perfect.
Thunder Adventures.
Yes.
Would love to try to lure them into an ambush.
Ek Udi.
I don't think it's gonna happen. See if we can't convince them we're not here at the very least.
Vengeful Hoonlord.
Yoink. There's no Ulthur there.
Explosives expert.
Malakai, you'll move next turn. Outpost with the Ice Court's probably not a terrible idea. Kislev isn't doing so well on the upgrades because Wolfric's been through. We'll just drop the outpost here. Hopefully the extra Dawi warriors will be able to turn the tide and defend. Until you actually claim a proper settlement, I'm not building anything with you. Slug Blister. I guess we'll hunt down Epidemius eventually. We're gonna war with him. We are with Gorlarg. That works.
Lord of Clan
He has indeed been
Wargrim.
moved, you're lying. He's in ambush stance.
What's happening, pal?
What's happening, pal? Join your war with Epidemius. No, you're fine. Come roar with Kislev. You haven't even defeated your first enemy. Get good, Boris. What a strategy. Astereth is going around to attack Winterpire. I mean, he can try his best.
Ula af Makas.
I mean, that makes me want to try to strike here at the Frozen Landing, then. Slayer Pilgrimage. 100% recruitment cost increase for Slayers, Giant Slayers, Slayer Pirates, and Doom Seekers. Belonging to our clan are on a pilgrimage to Karak Kadrin and must not be disturbed. Fair enough, we will respect their wishes.
My anger burns bright.
They haven't built up any extra grudges. Weird.
Can I help you? Slayer,
You jump through, and indeed back over to defend Winterpire.
what of you?
Perfect. What of you?
Rune Ricky.
Let's try this whole ambush thing one more time.
I'll cast the runes.
We'll go a little ways away from Strucktrocken, which I think even can hold the line. Yeah, that's so many Dawi. I think it's just a bunch of slave laborers that we can force into a single unfortunate choke point. Good to me.
What?
Yeah, then. Also, let's see, pull you down so I can actually see the map. We need to know when Wolfric's turned on around. Here's Leopold. He's taking attrition, though, just from being in an area that is either alive or could be from Mathaloran. Oh, he's in an area he's not supposed to be.
I'd with her first.
We may not even have to fight them. They definitely turned back around to come after us, though.
Keeps me warm.
So Kevin, come in, hit Nagofari once more.
I hope we're outnumbered.
Now, we're not this time. You just beat the ever-living snot out of the group the first time.
Let us find our deaths.
Take the win, and we will occupy.
Everything was dwarven once. This is again.
Everything was dwarven once. Stonecutter shop sounds good for making some money. Monolith of Flesh, even though I would love to get in the Obsidian Mine, we need to go for defenses from Chaos.
Innovator.
6,000, we need to try to earn that through glorious battle then.
I suppose so.
I suppose so.
To do then.
It's up our 42 boundary, get a secondary charge of that. Useful stuff. Unfortunately, not many of our enemies here have much gold for us to punch out of them. Until we find one of the bigger armies here.
No!
So Svengor moving on up. He'll come up through the Bay of Blades, or just attack Tower of Crack directly. We will see.
You're solid gold, my friend.
Stay gold, pony boy. Entreaty to enshrine our alliance, and consider it a great honor, no doubt. Absolutely, he's giving us some gold for trade. You will export Dwarf beer, but you have no more surplus, so you won't. Not this time. MU Skater. Ulthur is now super sneaky. It looks like none of the Chaos Dwarves know he's here, so
Master.
don't mind if I take the Frozen Landing. Can't quite.
Lord of
Here we'll do with you
Clan
then.
Wargrim.
Underway stance.
Leave
Up
it.
to here. Kind of do the same thing with Malakai.
Past is the past.
Oh, really?
I'll figure it out.
Astrogoth is just staying offshore. Bold strategy.
Are we next to arm myself? Only the
Plus
toughest
the Goblin
die.
Hewers and get ready to throw hands with Astrogoth. Could probably reach him offshore, but he's likely to retreat. Does that really matter, though? No. Hunt him down. Introduce him to the Goblin Hewers. And he runs. Hopefully he's not able to get back over to Strucktrocken, though.
Makas.
This is what you were going to come after us with? Very bold. Very bold indeed.
Doom Chaser.
I don't see that army, though, which is concerning. Maybe Norska's decided to stay down here in the south? Extremely unlikely. How strong are they now?
A negotiation.
132,
How
which means
about
they've
this?
probably actually lost those armies. Let's come on down and take the Bay of Blades, and we'll
If he wants it done right.
Doom Keep. That's getting a little bit overextended, though. Taking another provincial capital from them is very smart.
Bane of demons.
Let's come in the underway over to here.
But that armor's heavy, eh?
And upgrade the Sorrel Encampment. Good stuff. Finally turning around our income deficit a bit. Stay right there, and again we'll be able to punch some gold out of the Chaos Dwarfs. Come on, Astrogoth. We need some money.
Good timing. Could you pass the double flange sprocket, please?
You're gonna try paying us for military access. Here's the problem. Oh, you're gonna just go fight Bok the Lethal? Why do you need military access then? Go this way. I don't trust you one bit. No. What would Grungni do? A reckoner has approached, requiring guidance on how to settle a dispute between two clans. Both are claiming ownership of a mine. One has remained, oh, we've seen this one before. One has remained loyal, and the other has opposed many of your edicts. But again, this doesn't matter which one has the more profitable mine, and what are the actual claims. But we're going to keep giving it to the Loyalist clan because money. To grow the Everlasting Realm, the guild sends subsidies. Make settlements old and new sustainable.
By Grunny, it's me.
I guess he decided he couldn't escape.
Let's get to it.
We're still gonna try. Run, Astrogoth,
We'll
run.
make it right for them.
We'll make it right. Rune of the Furnace applied to these Slayers. We'll give their Ancestor Rune over to possibly... Actually, probably on one of the cannons, because it's more for the units around the actual... whoever has the rune, it's more giving everyone around them 10% Vigor Recharge, Expert Charge Defense, things like that. So we will keep this on with something like the cannon that is being defended. Unfortunately for Astrogoth, though, that's not a fight.
Going to battle.
We'll go ahead and take the extra gold.
Grudges must be paid in blood.
Astrogoth.
The rules.
All we're really looking for here is the extra spell resistance. Everything else is not really useful here for the Dawi. Right, Wake Destruction. That's us taking down more Chaos Dwarves. 10% more weapons range for all of our gyrocopter units. They should be a little bit stronger now. 239 and 186.
All right.
Not bad. Looks like Karn's back, so we need to go ahead and teach him another lesson. Alright, Malakai.
Hey, bother.
Lessons to be taught. Come up here and fight me even when I'm in March stance, I dare you.
Engineer, Slayer.
See how brave you truly are. We'll do one more point into Tactician.
What?
Blade Shield for Gotrek.
Explosives expert.
Let's do more armor for Felix.
Aye, what?
Snorri will go for more health, and then we'll come back over to more melee defense.
Engineer.
Ulrika. Let's finish off
Did
your
you
actual
see that, lads?
spellbook. That way we have the full toolbox whenever we need it. Feebling foe, not all that great. We'll go for the Withering.
Greatest inventor.
For you, Boki. Or
All
Snorri's an experienced wanderer. We'll have you
Innovator.
have toughened skin. After spending so much time here with the cannons and being blasted on accident, he's toughened up a bit.
A little bit of luck.
Is just more missile strength all that good? No. Don't go for this one. These two are both better. This is kind of thematic.
Slayer.
I'm betting Venrus will give it a fun spin that'll make it much stronger.
Aye, what?
Toughened skin. Guarantee you he'll have something to do with it. You'll probably only pick Toughened Skin. Alright, gold to be made everywhere here. Iron Smelter drops are in upkeep for Doom Seekers and Slayers. That is exactly what we need.
Dishonest.
Meanwhile, Grudges to be settled with Blades, which we will not be renaming to Beyblades, though.
We need it, they don't.
We need it, they don't. Evan the Audacious. That is another mission successful for Dreadquake Destruction. Oh no, it's just telling us. Seems that the adventure notifications have a little bit of issues.
As long as we walk. By my
I'm just gonna take
vows.
Blades this turn here.
To doom,
Secure this province and start building up defenses here.
what?
Because what we're working towards still is the... Doing a good job retaking the realms, lads. Overlords of Zarduk have been slain, probably by their own kin. We need the Grayling Moot, Monolith of Bjorkil Bloody Hand, and Doomkeep under our control. And then we will settle the Umgi of Chaos Grudge. We are definitely closing in on being able to confederate some of the other lords, too. You need 15,000 plus however many grudges they've settled total. So we're definitely getting there. The other dog are doing a much better job of actually getting out and settling grudges this time, though. We can actually now take a look at Malakai's final adventure, the Skaven Scheme. Skaven are besieging a vital dwarf trade hub situated along a mountain pass used as thoroughfare for the Dawi trade goods. Unusually for the Craven Fiends, the Iraqi host is holding the siege, as if waiting for something bigger. Fortunately, something bigger is exactly what you'll use to put an end to this. Your brand new Thunder Barges take flight. We will face the Skaven, we'll hunt for one of the Skaven schemers, and we will manage the Cathayan caravan crisis. Upon victory, we'll get the Rune of Thungni, which is very powerful. And then a flaming cannon ammunition for the Spirit of Grungni, which... Napalm cannons on top of napalm bombs sound beyond glorious. We'll also be upgrading our Thunder Barges to have more missile resistance, more experience gain, emergency repairs, flaming cannon ammunition for the Thunder Barges too, then bonus versus infantry for all of our Doom Seekers. That'll be a great one. Alright. Well, that is going to be all the time I've got for today. I've been Space Wizard Total War. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Malakai episode. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub throne. See you on the next one.